Go.
Righto, we've got 6 really good exercises to help stretch out your thoracic spine or your upper back. Awesome if you're feeling stiff after a day at the office. And yeah, I'll run through them. First one is a bow and arrow. So lying on your side, nice to have a cushion or a pillow. Knees up at 90 degrees, hands together, and then imagine you're pulling a bow on an arrow. You're going to push your right arm forward, pull your left arm back, rotate back, and then come forward. One thing I love doing here is popping a hand on the bottom knees, keep the knee, on the top knee, keep the knees together, rotate back, and then coming forward. Really feel for that stretch in your upper back. Awesome. Bow and arrows. Moving on from there, we've got a nice option here in 4-point kneeling. So you're going to sit back and drop your bottom back towards your heels. That should stop you from twisting too much through your lower back. Keep your arm forward, hand behind your head, and then you're going to rotate through your upper back and then come back down and touch the ground. Really try to stretch as much as you can in between shoulder blades. Next progression of that exercise is threading the needle. So threading the needle, left hand firmly on the ground, you're going to bring your right hand under, bend the left elbow, reach as far as you can, feel for the stretch in between your shoulder blades. Then return, rotate up as high as you can, and come back through. Keep your hips nice and high. The other thing I like doing is following your middle finger with your vision. Just make sure that your neck and your head is in the right position. That's threading the needle. Then we've got a really good series of 3 exercises, which is the pretzel. There's pretzel 1, 2, and 3. These are a little bit more advanced, but awesome exercises, not only to mobilize your thoracic spine, but also stretches out your hips a bit as well. The first one is you're going to hook your top leg with your heel underneath your knee, grab a hold of your bottom foot, grab a hold of your top knee, and then rotate back. All in the setup. So if you get that nice setup, then from there, you're going to pull your top knee down, pull your top shoulder back, and try to create as much separation between your knee and your shoulder. Once you're there, really good to hone in on your breathing. Deep breath in, and breath out. With each breath out, think about trying to relax into the stretch and getting a little bit further. Moving on to pretzel 2. So we're going to be in this 90-90 position through your hips. I'll square myself up to the mat. You're going to bring one hand back, one hand forward. So we're trying to get over the top of this right hip, and then from there you're going to really imagine that you're going up a spiral staircase. So you're going to screw up through your upper back, lift your sternum up, lift your chest up, and try to look straight ahead. And that should isolate that stretch into your upper back. Awesome. And moving on to the 3rd level of the pretzel, I'll swing around a little bit more this way. Take your hand out, and then you get very similar movement to the thread of the needle. Take that left hand, reach under as far as you can. Strive to get a little bit further each time, and then come up as high as you can, and back under. With each movement, just trying to get that little bit further. Feel for the stretch right in between your shoulder blades. Great. So yeah, they're half dozen exercises that we love to get that upper back moving, get your thoracic spine mobility improving.